Good morning, AFSA colleagues and allies. The Alumni Free Speech Alliance has grown well and gained strength since its founding by 5 alumni groups from Cornell, the University of Virginia, Davidson, Washington and Lee, and Princeton, announced the creation of AFSA in an October 2021 Wall Street Journal op-ed by my friend and Princetonians for Free Speech co-founder Ed Yingling and me. Now AFSA has alumni free speech groups at 25 colleges and universities. It is growing steadily, and it is part of a national movement of supporters of free speech, open inquiry, and viewpoint diversity. Our allies include the American Council of Trustees and Alumni, ACTA, which is generously hosting this conference, the Foundation for Individual Rights and Expression, FIRE, which is the nation's leading free speech organization, the Heterodox Academy, and the faculty-focused Alumni Academic Freedom Alliance. These groups are determined to support open inquiry and related values and to help energize students, faculties, administrations, and others to turn away from ideological indoctrination and stale intellectual conformity. And this conference will be an opportunity to consider best practices, partnerships, and programs to create lasting change on campuses. By this time last year, AFSA had tripled in size to 15 member groups. It is now well on its way to doubling in size and continuing to grow in the years ahead. AFSA is providing services to its members, and they are sharing ideas and sponsoring increasing numbers of excellent on-campus speeches by leading thinkers, lively debates, and other events. These are often videotaped and shared with other groups. AFSA groups also cultivate ties with interested faculty and students and do their best to have productive relationships with campus administrations while maintaining complete independence. All this is made possible by our wonderful friends and partners at ACTA, which offered to make the first Alumni Free Speech Summit happen. We also want to thank the Stanton Foundation and others that have provided generous support for AFSA. AFSA and its member groups have closely monitored the campus protests, takeovers, and occasional violence in reaction to Israel's military response to the terrorist invasion by Hamas last October, and the heartbreaking deaths of thousands of Palestinian civilians. We support the free speech rights of all sides while deploring efforts to silence or disrupt the activities of others. Meanwhile, the extremism of many faculty and student groups has provoked a widespread, much-needed recognition of the dire need for a healthier culture and for reform of our universities. As AFSA matured, its initial leader, Ed Yingling, stepped back into an emeritus role while continuing to mentor startup groups. Chuck Davis of the MIT Free Speech Alliance and strong leaders from other alumni groups stepped forward to steer the ship as it moves ahead. And this month, AFSA announced the hiring of the accomplished Sean Page as its first ever Director of Alumni Engagement, which will pave the way for a lot more activities. We have a terrific lineup of speakers and panel discussions today. Thank you all for being here.